Good morning, friends. It's Barbara Ardall, and I'm here with our Tour de Fleece wrap up. So excited to share with you what I have here. So, I'm going to start with kind of one of the last things I did, and it's dyeing this. It's just yellow food coloring. I believe it's merino nylon, so it was from a sock yarn braid that I had. And I wanted it dark in places and lighter in places, so that was done. That was 32 grams. And the first off the wheel was my watermelon skein, and it is the same fiber as that yellow. So let me just see if I can bring it in and focus it a bit more. There you go. So that's a 2-ply. And I have 97 grams, so almost 100 grams of that. And then I have this. Now this was dyed before Tour de Fleece with some frozen dandelion blossoms. And there is 232 meters, 78 grams, very, very soft, 2-ply. So that was the second big skein I finished. And then I have this mini skein, 3-ply. There's 24 yards or 21.9 meters and 13 grams. So it's just a mini skein. But here's what I did. So I haven't weighed it yet, so it'll be a drum roll kind of thing. But these are all the minis that I did with my spindle. So let's just dump these, onto my scale. Isn't that pretty though? And I'm not too sure what I'm doing with all of these yet, whether it goes into my northeasterly blanket or somewhere else, but let's see what I have. There is 50 grams of fiber. On the spindle spun. So I have a lot of this purpley, and the last that I did on the wheel was some of this, but I didn't finish it, so I'm not counting it. I did a lot of that. I did a lot of that. I did some orange. Here's a mini skein. Again, all this is 2-ply. A baby skein there. And that color, I have a little tiny one of the yellow, which was the only one I spun up before the tour ended. There's some greeny color, but most of it's the purple and the blue from what I can see, and quite a bit of this color. So what didn't I do? I didn't finish on the wheel with my purple. So I've got a lot of that still to go. Plus, I have the yellow that I just dyed. So there's still lots of things to work on. So over on, I can't think of her name. Over on Tracy's channel, she's doing a challenge during the Olympics where you knit with your hand spun. So I'm trying to decide, am I going to knit something with this? And then maybe stripey with some of these other colors, because almost every one of these colors go with it. Actually, I think they'd all go with it. It's pretty neutral. Something with that, I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. And this, let me think again, 97 grams. There's probably enough for a pair of socks on that. The other thing I did work on during the Tour de Fleece was my July Christmas socks, and I'm on the second sock, but I'm not showing you that right now. It's not part of this video. I did try, and I honestly can't tell you which one of these mini skeins I did it on. I tried apply as you go, 3-ply, and it worked out better than I had anticipated, which was kind of nice. I do a applying bracelet off of each of these, And as of yesterday, I received a Turkish spindle. So let me show you what I have. There. There. And I tried it yesterday. I couldn't wait. So, spins like a dream. This is from Helen, and I will leave her Instagram account down below. She's just amazing. She's redesigned it. It's a smaller Turkish spindle than I had before, which I kept dropping and eventually broke. So I'm really excited about using that while I sit in my chair. Most of what you saw here was spun on my 3D Celtic spindle that I showed many times. And my mini Ashford was used. Yeah, I just like my spindles. I like collecting spindles, and I like spindle spinning. So even with the Turkish spindle, which creates a plying ball all on its own, I'm still plying onto my larger spindles because it's just so much easier to do that. So how was your tour de fleece? Were you spinning? Was it as successful as you'd hoped? Did you reach your goals? I didn't quite finish my purple, which was my goal. But I was away. I was camping, and I didn't take my wheel camping. And we weren't really camping. We were in a hard shell trailer. But I did do some spindling. I don't think there's too many days that I missed where the fiber wasn't in my hands. So hopefully if you set a goal for yourself, you came close to it or surpassed it, whatever works. I mean, it's self-regulating, and it's just for fun, and we all like to do things just for fun, don't we? So what's up next? Well, I have my Christmas sock to finish, and something to cast on with my hand spun so that I can be part of Tracy's next challenge. And I'm doing a test knit for a vest, but I'm not too sure what yarn to use right now because I don't really want to go buy any, and I'm not sure what I have. So I'm going to have to look into my stash and just see what I can use for that. Although buying yarn's never really a problem, right? Well, I've got a little bit of money set aside for fiber stuff, but I'd rather buy fiber or fleece than yarn at this point. So we'll see what happens with that test knit and whether I can follow through with that or not at this point. The pattern's not out yet, so I'll have to wait until the weekend, I guess, to make that final decision. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's sunny here. It's going to be hot. We're in southern Ontario, southwestern Ontario, and we're getting a little bit of the forest fire smoke from Alberta. So my eyes are burning a little bit. I'm dry, and it's hazy. So it feels like the hazy, lazy days of summer. You know how that goes. But it's July, so we enjoy life with whatever it is. I trust that your plans for this week will go well, that you'll find a blessing in the day, and may you be blessed so that you can bless others. So till next time, bye for now.